Okay, good. So yesterday, this is where we ended. We were going to look at questions. Then our class ended. We're looking at expand up to the fourth term. Okay, expand up to the fourth term of 1 minus x over 1 plus x. Okay, we are expand to the fourth term. Okay, to the fourth term. The fourth term. Good. And what did you say? How did you were going to go by it? We learned how to evaluate this, right?
Yeah.
Ethan?
Yes,
Okay, yes. We said this one is going to give us what? Using the laws of said.
It's be the same as square root of 1 minus x over square root of 1 plus x.
Over square root of what? 1 plus x. Are you there? Yes. And we said this, yes. Square root of 1 minus x is the same as what?
1 minus x exponential.
Okay, 1 minus x exponential. And then square root of 1 plus x is what?
1 plus x exponential.
Yes. And we're able to break this one down. Okay, I wouldn't spend time. We did the laws of indices. I just want to continue from where yesterday we ended. So we had this plus 1 plus x to the power negative half. Right?
Yes, please.
Yes. Some other students are joined. Okay. Joel just joined us. Good. Okay. Yes. So we said we are going to expand each of them separately. But because we have been told to find the first four terms, okay, expand up to the fourth term. We are going to expand to fourth term for the 1 minus x with the power half. And we are going to expand to fourth term for the 1 plus x with the power negative half. Okay. So which of the binomial theorem are you going to use? Which of the binomial theorem are you going to use?
1 plus x.
Okay. 1 plus x, the 1 plus x, and 1 plus x with the power n. And so 1 plus x with the power n is equal to what?
1 plus
1 plus
nx plus n into bracket
n minus 1 all over what?
2 factorial
2 factorial
x squared
x squared
plus n into bracket n minus 1 n minus 2
n minus 2
over 3 factorial
over 3 factorial
x cubed
plus 3 dots. Okay, because we are doing up to the fourth term, this is first, second, third, and fourth term. Are we okay? Are we okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so 1 minus x raised to the power half is going to give me what? My n is what? N is equal to what? Half. And then x is equal to what?
X.
X is equal to what?
Negative
what is x
x.
equal to? Good. X is equal to negative x. X is equal to negative x. Take note. X is equal to negative x. X is not the same as x. Okay. So we have 1 plus n, which is what? Half. The bracket r x, which is what? Negative x. Plus n, which is what? Half. The bracket half minus 1. All over 2 factorial is what? 2 times 1. Then my x is what? Negative x all squared. So 3 plus half. My n is half into bracket half minus 1. Okay, so the calculator, guys, get ready for me. Okay. 3 times 2 times 1. And then what? Negative x all cubed. Okay, so let's get going in my calculator, guys. Okay, so the first one is simple for us. Okay, this one we should have written it somewhere nice. Okay, so let me just clean it. We should have written it before we put it inside. Okay. So next time, make sure you do that. Write it before you write the formula and then insert. Okay. So we'll get what? 1. Half times minus half x. So this is where you have to take your time because of the negatives and positives. You need to take your time. Plus, okay. So let's make our work a bit easier for us. Half minus 1 is what? Negative half. Okay, all over 2 bracket negative x all squared plus, okay, so half to bracket negative half to bracket negative 3 over 2. Okay, so by now you should be able to know that half minus 1 is negative half minus 2 is negative 3 over 2, half minus 3 is negative 5 over 2, half minus 4 negative 7 over 2, then keep going. Okay, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so practice. Normally I'm going to meet half. Okay, normally I'm going to meet half or maybe 1 over 3. So practice so that the next time you see it, you are not going to hit it into your calculator and know what half minus 1 is. Okay. So practice with half and practice with negative 1 over 3. Practice with half, practice with 1 over 3. It's going to help you work a bit faster. All over 3 factorial is what? 6. And what? Negative x all cubed plus. This question can even take all our time. Okay, so we end up getting what? 1 minus half x. Let's multiply. Here the negative x. So negative x, negative squared will give us what? Positive times negative will give us what? Negative. Are you following what I'm doing?
Yes, please.
Let me use the calculator. This place was negative. Negative squared is what? Positive. Then positive times negative will give us what? Negative. Okay, so first we'll deal with our sign first. Okay, so we are going to expect a negative sign. So the calculator, guys, let's go. What are you getting?
Negative 1 over 8.
1 over 8.
1 over 8. Okay, so negative 1 over 8. Good. X squared. So let's move to the other one. So you can decide to deal with your what? You can decide to deal with your sign. Okay. Here to negative cube will give you what? Negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative. Okay. Negative times negative.
Positive.
Positive times negative. Negative. Good. So it means they are going to expect a negative sign. Good. The rest, let's go. So just 0.5.
Negative 1 over 16.
Okay, so negative 1 over 16. S cubed. Good. Okay. So it means that this is our answer for what? 1 minus x all raised to the power half. Good. We are not yet done with the question. Cry. I'm not done with the question. Cry. We have reached we've not even reached half of the question. Okay, so we'll come and do, let me make it like this for us to see. So now we'll come and do the 1 plus x raised to the power negative half. 1 plus x raised to the power negative half. Okay, 1 plus x raised to the power negative half. So 1 plus x raised to the power negative half. Okay. For this one, our n is, what's our n? What is our n?
Negative half.
Negative half. And then what is our x? Okay, this one you don't even need to write your x because your x is the same as what? X. Yes, you don't even need to write it because your x is the same as x. Okay. So we'll just kind of write, okay, so it's going to give us what? 1 plus x raised to the power negative half. It's going to give us what? Remember, 1 plus n. N is what? Negative half. N x plus n negative half into bracket n minus half. N minus 1 negative 1 minus negative half minus x all over what? 2 factorial 2 times 1. Okay, so the more you work with the formula, the more the formula gets stuck in your mind. Okay, then we have what? X raised to the power 2 plus, let's go. And so can someone help us with the next one? Nathan.
Plus negative half.
Negative half into bracket.
Negative half minus 1.
Negative half minus 1.
Means bracket open, negative half minus 2.
Minus 2 all over 3 plus
Over
0 is what? 3 times
3
2
times 2 times 1.
1. Good. Then what? X cubed.
X cubed.
Good. X cubed. Good. So we will now come and evaluate. Okay. So half times this one is going to give us what? Negative half x, right? Plus.
Yes, sir.
So let's make it normal. Negative half minus 1. Okay. So it's going to give us negative 3 over 2. Okay. Work with it more. The more you work with it, the better you become. Okay. So negative half minus 1 is going to give you negative 1.5.
Yes,
I get it. Negative half
Yes.
minus 1 will give you negative 1.5. And negative 1.5 is the same as negative 3 over 2. So negative 3 over 2. If you work with it more, you may not even need a calculator. At the beginning aspect, you may not need a calculator. You are going to work faster. Okay, so let's go. Negative half minus 1 will give you what? Negative 1.5. Negative 1.5 is what? Negative 3 over 2. And then negative half minus 2 will give you what?
Negative 5
Negative
over 2.
Negative 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 is what? 2 number 1 over. So negative 5 over 2. So negative 5 over 2. Do you see how I'm going by it?
Yes.
And how we are not depending too much on the calculator. Yes, so we are going to get what? 1 minus what? Half minus half x. Then we'll come and work with our signs and see. So negative times negative will give us what?
Positive.
Positive. Good. So it means that we expect a positive sign. Then let's go. Half times 3 over 2 all over 2. So you can just hit 0.5 times 1.5 over 2.
Yeah, positive 3 over 8.
3 over 8.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 3 over 8 x squared. Then let's go. So we'll come and check our sign again. So negative times negative will give us what?
Positive.
Positive times negative will give us what? Negative. Okay, so we are expecting a negative sign. So half times 3 over 2. So you can decide to forget about the signs now and then what? Multiply. So 0.5, half is 0.5. 3 over 2 is 1.5. 5 over 2 is 2.5. So 0.5 times 1 times 2.5 all over 6.
5 over 16.
5 over 16. 5 over 16 x cubed. Good. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Good. Yeah, it should have been plus. Okay. The reason why normally we do up to the first, we expand up to 4 terms. We don't try to expand more. We are now coming to multiply, so you need to take your time. Remember that for every binomial theorem, the first term is a what? A constant. Are you there? The first term is a constant. The second term is x. Okay, the power is x raised to the power 1. The third term is x raised to the power 2. And the fourth term is what? X raised to the power 3. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you following? I'm trying to establish a point. The part that you voice, some of you said you didn't understand. I'm trying to establish the point. The why they are multiplying, okay, and they are taking some things out. Okay. So the question is, we are going to multiply. Remember, we are going to multiply the 2. We are going to multiply the answers for the 2. So we are going to multiply this. The 1 minus. If you have written that, I need to give it to me. Okay, because I'm going to zoom in. I may not see it. Okay, so we are going to multiply what? 1 minus what? Half x. The answer we had for the first one.
Minus
Plus
1 over 8.
Minus 1 over 8.
Minus 1 over 8 x squared.
Minus 1 over 8 x squared.
minus 1 over
minus
16 x cubed.
1 over 16 x cubed. So we are multiplying this with what?
1
1 minus, okay, just up here. Half x plus what? 3 over 8 x squared. Minus what? 5 over 16 what? S cubed. Are you okay?
yes, sir.
Okay, remember that we are multiplying up to what? The fourth term. We are expanding up to the fourth term. The fourth term, what is the power of x? For the fourth term, what is the power of x? X, the power of x is 3. Yes.
Why you multiply? Why you multiply?
Why am I multiplying? That's what the question said. See, initially in the question, we were supposed to do this. 1 minus x. This is what we are supposed to multiply. Is it okay, Francis? You understand why we are multiplying now? Francis? Okay, good, thank you. Okay, so remember I said that for the fourth term, what is the power of x?
3.
3. For the fourth term, the power of x is 3. Remember, the fourth term, the power of x is 3. Okay, so in our multiplication, when we reach to the power 3, we stop. Okay, because any power outside 3 will not appear in the first 4 terms. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let me try. So we'll come and do 1 times 1. Remember, 1 will come and multiply everything in the bracket. Negative half will come and multiply everything in the bracket. So let's go. So 1 times 1 will give me what?
1.
1 times 1 will give me 1. Then 1 times negative half. Okay, because we are using 1 to multiply, just repeat what is there. Okay, so that you don't waste your time. Remember, 1 times anything is going to give you that same thing. Do you get what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Because you can't come and ask yourself 1 times negative half, 1 times 3 over 8, and it's still giving you the same thing. 1 times negative 5 over 6 also giving you the same thing. You are wasting time. I hope you are learning the techniques that you can use to save time.
Yes, sir.
Good. Then we'll come to the next one. Okay. When we write all on the same line, it's going to be difficult for us to group like terms at the end. If you want to write all on one straight line, the terms are going to be too much that it's going to be difficult for us to put them together. So we'll do what we did, like what we did in long division, polynomial, long division, polynomial. We put specific terms under each other. Okay, so when we come and do negative half times half x will give us what? So now we are using negative half to multiply 3. Okay,
Okay.
are you following?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So negative half times half x will give us what?
Positive
Positive what?
1 over 4.
1 over
X
4 what?
squared.
X squared. So we'll come and put it under the x squared part. So 1 over 4 x squared. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Good. No, we have to multiply by 1 first. Negative half times 1. Negative half times 1. We forgot that one. So it's going to give us what? Negative half x. We forgot that one. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we've done negative half times 1. We've done negative half times negative half. So we'll go to the next one. So it's going to be what? Negative half times what? 3 over 8 x squared. Negative half x times 3 over 8 x squared is going to give us what?
Negative 3 over 16
16 x cubed.
x squared.
X cubed. Good. Okay, we could have decided to do negative half times what? 5 over 16. But to give us x to the power 4. X to the power 4, it is not needed. It will not be part of our first 4 terms. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's why we decided not to add it up, because it won't be part of our first 4 terms. Okay, so now we'll come to the next one. We'll come and do negative 1 over 8 times 1. Negative 1 over 8 x squared times 1. This. We'll come and multiply this. Negative 1 over 8 times 1. It's going to give us what?
Negative 1 over 8 x squared.
X squared. Okay, so negative 1 over 8 x squared. Okay, then negative 1 over 8 times the next one times negative half squared. It's going to give us what?
Positive 1 over 16 x cubed.
X cubed. Okay. Do we go again? Would we want to go again? Would you want to come and multiply? No, because it is not important. They are only looking for first 4 terms. Okay. So if they say multiply up to a certain term, you just have to know that that term, what will be the power of the x? Okay. So anytime you multiply and get there, you stop. You multiply and get there, you stop. You multiply and get there, you stop. No need to continue. Okay. Then the last one, negative 1 over 16 times 1. X cubed times 1 will give you what?
Negative 1 over
1 over 16 x cubed. You see how this question is interesting? We have used almost 20 minutes to solve this simple question. Okay. Then afterwards, we'll come and add. We'll come and add. Nice. Okay. So this is where your calculator becomes handy for you. Remember, your calculator will not become handy. Okay. So 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Give us what? 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 give us 1. You see, when we did it like this, it has been easy for us to group our like terms. If we had expanded it straight away, one line, like we are not come to move all the x people to one side. So this one is common sense. So let's keep going. So negative 5 plus negative 5 will give what?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Okay. So we write, because it's x, we can write negative 1x. So write what? Negative 1
Negative x.
Good. Our time is almost up. Then 3 over 8 plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 8. Half. Hey, my calculator people. Half what? So we get what?
X squared.
X squared. Good. So negative 5 over 6. Because it's plus, so we'll do plus negative 3 over 16, the same as minus. So negative 5 over 6 minus 3 over 16. Sorry, negative 5 over 16 minus 3 over 16 plus 1 over 6. So this, see, even if you are wise and fast, you know that this plus 1 over 16 and this minus 1 over 16 will cancel. So no need to add it. They are the same thing, plus and minus will cancel. So we'll just do the negative 5 over 6 minus 3 over 16. What's it going to give us?
Minus 1 over 2.
Minus 1 over 2. Did you see how I cancelled out the negative 1 over 6 and the positive 1 over 6?
Yes, please.
So be on the lookout so that sometimes you don't have to waste all your time. You need time to do other questions. Okay, so this will be our final answer. This will be our final answer. Therefore, root of what? 1 minus x over 1 plus x is equal to 1 minus x plus half x squared minus half x cubed. So now let's confirm with our book and see if the answers are the same.
Yes.
Page 194, the answer the same.
Yes, please.
Good. So one nice question. This how it becomes an objective to be fine. Is it a okay? So far this is what we've done. I didn't say it will come in objective. Normally, if it will come in the written part. Okay, written. Compose your question. Written. Nice. This question I can even repeat it. That's how you match it. They can even give you the same question again. You can't chew the question. You can't even chew the answer into your head. You have to work it little by little. Okay. Yes. So those of you who want to write, you could take a screenshot. I could let you take a screenshot. Our time is almost up. we'll take the screenshot little by little. It's even in your book. It's the same thing we've done in our book, right?
Yeah.
Good. So let's not waste time writing. It's the same thing. The same thing that the book has done. Does it make sense? Akoto,
Yes.
does it make sense? Can you solve it alone? That does it make sense? Can you solve it alone?
I have to sit for a long time to
Yeah,
solve it.
it's okay.
Oh, you don't have to sit for a long time. You, Nathan, Sina,
Yeah.
Sean Adams.
Yes, sir.
Sean Adams, does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. So you can solve it alone, Sean.
So you said,
Can you solve it alone?
something like that.
Okay, good. If you can solve it alone, then good news for us. Okay. So there are more interesting ones in your book. Very interesting ones in your book. But our time is almost
You
up.
guys, your
I
teachers' name are weird.
Is it?
Would this come in compulsory?
I'm not hearing you.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
would this come in
Who is that?
compulsory?
Stop it.
The compulsory section.
Oh, you can come.
Oh, jeez.
But I don't want it to come.
Wait,
No.
but
You
then,
see, when we started
sir,
the semester, yes.
Mr.
how
Swansea.
many questions would you answer in all, like the papers?
Swansea is a kid. It's
The
a team.
composite, like the questions are about 10. 9 to
10.
10.
Like with
Yes.
sub questions or just 10 on its own?
No, just one line question, maybe one line.
And then the
I.
The one that will take
optional
5
one
pages.
is how many?
The optional one, the questions are 2 under each section. So 6 questions, choose 4.
So you saw.
So
That's
4
how
is.
that's how a standard e-math paper looks like. Yes.
Oh, good.
And how much time are we going to use to do this long
1
thing
hour.
and then think up? What do you mean 1 hour?
Isn't it 1
Oh,
hour?
this one is just 5 minutes. Oh.
Okay,
No. It's 5
if we practice a lot, then it will be 5 minutes.
minutes when you know what you are doing.
Yes. That's why you need to. Yes. That's what I'm saying, that you need to know it.
But how long is
That's
the
why at
whole
the beginning, the whole paper is like 3 hours. In Ghana, you can't write a paper more than 3.5 hours. So 3 hours.
Unless
like
you have
both
a disability.
objectives and written?
Sometimes they'll let you write the objectives, go on a break and come and write the written.
Oh, okay.
But normally you write written first before you write objectives.
Okay.
But I said
It
that
means
thing
the
is,
whole
unless you
written
have a
part can be 3
disability.
hours.
Oh no. 3 hours
Oh.
is too much for it. Like 2 hours or 2 hours 30 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, 3 hours is high. Why?
but the
Nathan will
questions
finish.
are long.
And Nathan will finish and be there.
You just be floating there.
And just be sitting there and
You
Looking at
finished the
that paper.
first 15 minutes.
yeah. So yes, this is, that's why I'm saying that it matters. If the teacher wants to make it difficult for you, that's all that one. You can make it difficult. See, imagine you're having this and you're having polynomial function alpha plus beta alpha all inside. Then you're having some logarithms passing through some partial fraction that is simple for you guys. So some
Okay,
partial fractions passing through, then some quadratic is easy for you. Some quadratics passing through, some experimental law be inside, and
And polynomials.
you can imagine how the exams will be sweet. Yes, so we'll end here for now.
But the experimental law, our work that you marked, would you go over it with us?
Yes, I'll go by it.
Okay.
I'll go by it with you.
So say we have to
Maybe
wait
not.
until nah.
The experimental law work.
No.
Or the
What
no,
is it?
people
Why?
didn't come. People were running away. They didn't come. So we have shifted it to Friday.
Hey,
Friday to
sir, please, I don't agree.
We have class on Friday.
Yes, we have shifted it to Friday. God willing. So
Shifted what to Friday?
The expose.
It's not expose. It's just hello, hi, hello, hi. Then
It's still an expose. All of us, our videos are not showing. Only on Friday we have to show our faces. Oh,
okay. So
what is
we'll
somebody
end
Please, so when
here.
is the exam?
Who is saying when is the exam?
Who is that?
Just prepare for the exam. Whether
People
it's
keep
today,
asking about
it's
exams. Saying,
tomorrow,
oh,
it is. You just prepare. Akoto. Just prepare nice. This exam, even if you do it answer all to be nice, what do you think?
No.
no.
Oh no. Please.
Mistake it, yeah, no.
Please.
Answer all will not be
Answer
nice.
all.
Answer all will be nice.
No.
If it
It can't
is
be nice.
partial fractions and you tell me answer all questions,
You
oh,
see,
that one is fine.
when we start like that,
But
when you go to the WASI will look like classwork for you.
Okay, no, but if you do answer all, there can be experimental law of polynomials. You can remove those.
So answer all means you have to do all topics, everything under all topics. Else it can't be answer all.
anyhow, sit there, Papa.
Okay, so we'll end here so that I can get ready for the next class. Okay, I felt try and send the video to me.
Okay.
So we can send it.
What do you have?
Those who are not well.
I should send it to you.
Okay, we'll end here.
What do we have next?
Yes, you can send it to me.
Interest
Biology
science.
or inter-science, one of them.
Inter-science. Hey, brother.
So we'll end here. Have a nice afternoon.
Same to you.
Bye.